Good evening, guys. My name is Sparks. Welcome to Sparks Multiplied. Today, we've got another episode for you with regards to some of the things that people do to get themselves arrested. Unfortunately, today's one is a bit more of a heavy topic than usual. I'm going to be talking about this particular situation with this lady in question. Uh, so, it seems like this individual has decided that the best place to leave her 1 year old daughter is in the back of a hearse at a funeral home. I mean, not much is known as to how the baby died, but as you can see here, she has been arrested for dumping her dead body inside a hearse at a funeral home. It's quite a difficult topic, this one, as you know, you would think that the last person to do something like this will be the mother of this child, but it's some of these kind of stories happen more often than we think. And I'm glad that this particular one is getting some traction. Anyways, let's read a little bit further into it and to kind of see what's happened there. So it says here Tarika Pearl, the mother of the 1 year old girl found in the house, was arrested by police in Gadsden. She has been charged with murder. According to law enforcement officials, the child's remains were located on Saturday at West Gadsden Funeral Home. Um, I mean, you have to be a different kind of individual to be able to do this. I just most loving people that I've known, I'm aware of. You just, I mean, if let's say this happens by accident, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say this happened by accident. Let's say this was accidental. Something happened, whatever. But the idea of putting the child at the back of a hearse, I mean, I just I'm trying to get my head around what could this individual at the time could have been possibly thinking, and why did that particular location seem like the right place for it? I mean, it's one thing to murder your own kid. It's another thing to just dump it anywhere. There's really some women out here that really shouldn't be having children. There are some women out here that really should not be having children because just because you can birth a child doesn't necessarily make you a mother. I'm going to repeat that for the people in the back. Just because you can birth a child doesn't always mean that you are equipped to be a mother. I mean, who knows what's happened in this particular situation? Who knows how and why this has all come about? I mean, of course, this is something that it's going to be thoroughly investigated, but these kind of stories just this is why my channel exists, because I do believe that there isn't much traction in a way of some of these things that they should be. And I feel like this is something that should be significantly highlighted. I mean, I'm glad it's made it to the Independent, but I still feel like this is something that should really have people up in arms, because we don't want this to be a common thing. And all too common, there are stories out there of women deleting their children Now, if that's intentional or unintentional, for example, maybe not realizing you locked the car with your baby in it, yes, that has happened. Uh, or maybe, you turn around, the baby's in the stroller, you forgot to put the lock down on the stroller, things happen, things like that. So I am aware that accidents can and do happen, but it's one thing to it's one thing to maybe murder your kid. It's another thing to dump it somewhere. Just the idea of this, it really makes my blood boil. It really really does. And I hope they do get to the bottom of this. I hope that if she is found guilty, that she does get the book thrown at her, because this is the kind of thing that I feel like we should be up in arms about. We should be making more of a fuss about this. Instead, we are all too busy doing other things and putting our energy into things that really don't maybe need as much attention. Well, this that things like this, they really do. Just reading a little bit further down, my heart fell to my feet. He told VWTM, I have young ones. I have two kids at the age of 4 and 7. To the phone call, sorry, to get the phone call, my heart was shattered into a million pieces. I mean, what? There is no other way to say it. There's no other response. I mean, even look at the response from the mayor, Craig Ford. This was a tough case for everybody involved, he said. I'm proud of the way our police department went after the truth and got it done. An arrest doesn't take away the hurt, but it does mean that we are one step closer to justice for this kid. Gladstone police have requested that any members of the public may, with information that could assist their investigation, come forward. I don't have to do this, but guys, if there's anyone out there that does know anything about this and is willing to, I would highly recommend that people do. Highly. These are the kind of topics that we should be going up in arms about. These are the kind of topics that people do need to pay more attention to, in my honest opinion. But I know this isn't always going to be the case, and this is why my channel exists, to at least add an extra voice to the conversation if I can. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, it's going to be a short one today. Thank you so much for turning up, and hope you have a blessed day. We'll catch you later.